All right, so today I'm going to read y'all an article from Keep Current Matters that I think will be very useful for new home buyers that are planning on buying a house, but feeling uncertain about either they can if they should buy a house today or wait until interest rates goes down. So we'll get right into it. I'm going to share you my screen of the article um, that I like to read. I mean, I like to read a lot of articles from Keeping Current Matters. So here we are. All right, so this one will be for the home buyers. It's called the key advantages of buying a home today. So let's get into it. Nice, beautiful picture here. So there's no doubt buying a home today is different than it was over the past couple of years. And the shift in the market has led to advantages for buyers today. Right now, there are specific reasons that make this housing market attractive for those who've thought about buying but have sidelined their search due to rising mortgage rates. So I know that there's a lot of buyers out there that took a step back because of the high interest rates, but right now I noticed that the mortgage rates are cooling down, which is good news for every home buyer. So let's hope that the inflation continues to drop since the government really spent a lot of money and printed a lot of money. So the Federal Reserve is doing their best to um, you know keep the spending on a very low by raising all the prices up. So in that case, we'll continue reading. Buying a home in any market is a personal decision, and the best way to make that decision is to educate yourself on the facts, not following sensationalized headlines in the news today. The reality is, headlines do more to terrify people thinking about buying a home than they do to clarify what's actually going on with real estate. So that is true. The headline news are always terrifying buyers and sellers out there, telling them, no, it's not a good time to buy. Oh, no, it's not a good time to sell. But don't listen to the news and the noise out there. You have to talk to a professional in the business that knows the market very well and will give you the best advice for you what you should do for your investment of either buying or selling, right? So we'll continue on. Here are the three reasons potential home buyers should consider buying a home today. So I'm going to charge my laptop. All right, here we go. All right, so advantage number one, more homes are for sale right now, which is true because I saw a lot of inventory picked up in my local market here in Long Island. I'm actually from Nassau County, Uniondale. And according to data from the National Association of Realtors this year, the supply of homes for sale has grown significantly compared to where we started the year. We'll show you the graph. Um, the supply of homes for sale has grown. Month's supply of homes for sale since January 2022, which is this year, the beginning of this year. And you see how it's started gradually going upwards and more inventory started picking up when the spring hit and then summer hit, and it was a hot listing frenzy going on. But you notice that not a lot of buyers are still buying because they stepped back because of mortgage rates. But we'll get into that right when we you know continue on reading this article. So this growth has happened for two reasons: homeowners listing their homes for sale and homes staying on the market a bit longer as buyer demand has moderated in response to higher mortgage rates. So we saw that. The good news for you is that more inventory means more homes to choose from, which is great news because there's less buyers, right? So, and when there are more homes on the market, you could also see less competition from other buyers because the peak frenzy of competing over the same home has eased too. So, It wasn't like it was last year, where we had so much shortage of inventory. We saw these bidding wars and was so much competition between buyers because of lack of inventory. But right now, there's more listings on the market, which is less competition, including with less home buyers because they took a step back from the mortgage rate, so they're waiting for the mortgage rates to cool down. So that's what's happening. So the advantage number two, home prices are not projected to crash. And I believe that's so because we'll read into the article. Experts don't believe home prices will crash like they did in 2008. Instead, home prices will moderate at various levels depending on the local market and the factors like supply and demand at play in that area. That's why some experts are calling for slight appreciation and others are calling for slight depreciation. So we'll see the graph below, the home price forecast for 2023, which is the latest forecast for each entity. Realtor.com says it's going to be an appreciation of 5.4%. HPES, they predict it's going to be 2.6% appreciation. NAR 1.2%, MBA 0.7%. Freddie Mac says that the homes are not going to appreciate for some reason, but going to be negative 0.2%. Fannie Mae says it's negative 1.5%, and Zellman says it's negative 5.1%. So if you consider the big picture and average the expert forecast for 2023 together, the expectation is for relatively flat or neutral price appreciation next year. So if you're worried about buying a home because you're afraid home prices will crash like they did in 2008, rest assured that's not what expert projections tell us. So yeah, we're gonna see a slight appreciation. You'll notice that the houses, the homes will appreciate at a slower pace. I think that's called deceleration. So it's gonna keep appreciating, but at a very slow pace, at a very slow rate, however you want to say it. So, all right. So advantage number three: mortgage rates have risen, but they will come down. All right, that's good news. We hope that's going to happen, right? We hope so. So while mortgage rates have risen dramatically this year, the rapid increases we've seen have moderated in recent weeks as early signs hint that inflation may be easing slightly. Where they'll go from here largely depends on what happens next with inflation. If inflation does truly begin to cool, mortgage rates may come down as a result. So we do see there's a correlation there. When that happens, expect more buyers to jump back into the market. For you, that means you'll once again face more competition buying your house now before more buyers re-enter the market could help you get one step ahead. As Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, says, the upcoming months should see a return of buyers as mortgage rates appear to have already peaked and have been coming down since mid-November. When mortgage rates come down, those waiting on the sidelines will jump back in. Your advantage is getting in before they do. So right now is the best time to buy a house because not a lot of buyers are out there buying homes because of the interest rates are high. So I suggest that you guys go start shopping now before you get into a lot of competition with a lot of buyers when the mortgage rates goes down. And just to let you know, I know that the interest rates are high. If you buy a house now, this is a tactic that a lot of buyers do, is that they'll refinance their mortgage rates after buying the house so that they can reduce it to whatever favorable interest rates they want to decrease to. So the bottom line, if you're thinking about buying a home, you should seriously consider the advantages today's market offers. Let's connect, you and I, so you can make the dream of homeownership a reality. So All right, so name's Leo Salvador with EXP Realty. Um, I'm from Long Island, New York. I'm a New York realtor. Um, I like to help people out. I used to work in retail back in 2014. I used to work in retail, customer service. So I do love helping people shop around and make purchases. So I would like to help people out with home buying and home selling as well. So I'm actually bilingual. I know how to speak Spanish, Espanol. So, excuse me. And yeah, it's great information. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I'm gonna put the Keeping Current Matters article link in the description so that you guys can take a look at it, read it yourself. They have other articles that you can browse as well and read for your information. But if you need a realtor here in Nassau County or Suffolk County, Queens, or Brooklyn, feel free to reach out. All of my social media links will be in my channel. It's going to be in the About Me, or it's going to be in the description. So yeah, feel free to reach out. All right, take care, guys. Bye.